The Gifted TV series. The Gifted is an upcoming American television series created for Fox by Matt Nix, based on Marvel Comics' X-Men properties. It is connected to the X-Men film series, the second television series to be so. The show is produced by 20th Century Fox Television in association with Marvel Television, with Nix serving as showrunner. The series stars Stephen Moyer and Amy Acker as ordinary parents who take their family on the run after they discover their children's mutant abilities. Teale, Jamie Chung, Coby Bell, Emma Dumont, Blair Redford, Natalie Alyn Lind, and Percy Hynes White also star in the show. The series received a pilot commitment at Fox after a previous attempted X-Men series did not move forward at the network in 2016. The Gifted was ordered to series in May 2017. The Gifted will air during the 2017-18 television season. Premise: two ordinary parents take their family on the run from the government when they discover that their children have mutant abilities, and join an underground community of mutants who have to fight to survive. Cast and characters: Stephen Moyer as Reed Strucker, a father trying to balance his family responsibilities with his job as a district attorney. Amy Acker as Caitlin Strucker, a mother struggling with her split from Reed and increasingly challenging teenage children. Teale as Marcos Diaz, Eclipse, a rebellious mutant who can absorb and manipulate photons. Jamie Chung as Clarice Fong, Blink, a sarcastic, lively mutant with teleportation powers. The character was previously portrayed by Fan Bingbing in the film X-Men: Days of Future Past. Coby Bell as Jace Turner, a man struggling with the cold-blooded requirements of his job. Emma Dumont as Lorna Dane, Polaris, a brave and loyal mutant who can control magnetism. Blair Redford as John Proudstar, Thunderbird, a strong-willed mutant, leader of the underground community. Natalie Alyn Lind as Lauren Strucker, one of the series' central children, a perfect kid. Percy Hynes White as Andy Strucker, one of the series' central children, a sensitive loner who keeps to himself. Stan Lee makes a cameo appearance in the pilot. Development: in July 2016, after a series based on the Hellfire Club, an X-Men comic property, did not move forward at Fox, the network made a pilot commitment for a different X-Men-based series. The new pilot, written by X-Men fan Matt Nix, was for an action-adventure series based on ordinary parents discovering their children's mutant abilities. Fox Entertainment president David Madden said that developing a Marvel property has been a top priority for the network, and we're so pleased with how Matt Nix has led us into this thrilling universe. The series is produced by 20th Century Fox Television and Marvel Television, with 20th handling the physical production of the series, and Nix executive producing alongside X-Men film series producers Bryan Singer, Lauren Schuler-Donner, and Simon Kinberg, and Marvel Television executives Jeff Loeb and Jim Corey. Early versions of Nix's pilot script were received enthusiastically by Fox executives, and Fox chairman and CEO Gary Newman was expecting a final draft in early January 2017, with a pilot pickup within a few weeks of that. Newman noted that development across the board this year is a little slower than usual, but the network hoped to begin airing the potential series during the 2017-18 television season. Nix hoped to see the series run for 12 or 13 episodes, rather than the traditional 22, and added that as a fan of the X-Men comics, you don't want to be slavishly doing the same thing over and over again that everyone else has done, but at the same time, you're conscious that this is important, and that I owe something to my 10-year-old self right now. And I want to respect that. For the kid obsessively reading comic books, I need there to be something rewarding for him. Fox officially ordered the series to pilot as untitled Marvel Action-Adventure Series at the end of the month. Donner referred to the series as Gifted in March, which was clarified to be a temporary title for the series. On May 9, Fox ordered the show to series as The Gifted. The pilot had been called one of the hottest pilots of the 2017 broadcast development season by commentators. Writing. Nix described the series as coming at the world of mutants from the side. The films and comics have generally started with the X-Men and encountered the world outside from their perspective, but the series looks to take place inside the world of people who are not already X-Men and do not yet know that world. He said the show would tell a more intimate story than the films have done, as it also explores issues surrounding mutants and what that experience is in a way that's hard to do in a 2-hour movie, because a movie needs to move very quickly and needs to get to big action. Casting. By early January 2017, exploratory casting for the series had begun, with the process expected to ramp up once the series received an official pilot pickup. The next month, Blair Redford was cast as mutant leader Sam, Jamie Chung was cast as Clarice Fong, Blink, a popular mutant character from the comics. Stephen Moyer was cast as Reed Strucker, a father and the series lead, and Sean Teale was cast as Marcos Diaz, Eclipse, a mutant character created for the series. In March, the first of the series' central child characters was cast, with Natalie Alyn Lind joining as Lauren Strucker. She was shortly followed by Amy Acker as Caitlin Strucker, a mother and the series' female lead. Emma Dumont as mutant Lorna Dane, Polaris. Percy Hynes White as Andy Strucker, another of the series' central child characters, and Coby Bell as the morally ambiguous Jace Turner. With the series order in May, Redford's character was revealed to actually be John Proudstar, Thunderbird. Filming. Singer, the director of several of the X-Men films, decided to direct the series' pilot episode himself after a change in schedule for a film he was directing. He stressed that, tonally and visually, it will be very, very different from the films, and said that there will be some stuff go down, visually, but at its heart it is a story about a family. Singer began prepping for production on January 27. Filming for the pilot, under the working title Heaven, began on March 13, 2017, in Dallas, Texas, and was completed by April 11. Some reshoots for the pilot had also been carried out by the end of that month. In May 2017, the Dallas Film Commission announced that the rest of the Gifted's episodes would not be filmed in the city. The series' production had put off the decision as long as they could, waiting for a decision on tax rebates in the state to be made by the Texas legislature, but ultimately ran out of time and chose to film the series elsewhere moving forward. Shared universe connections. Donner explained in January 2017 that, unlike the first X-Men series Legion, this series is much more a part of just the world in terms of there are mutants. Mutants are hated, you feel like you're here in the X-Men world. Despite this, the cinematic universe will not worry about these TV worlds at all. The films will just continue in the way that they have been continuing. Nix added that the X-Men films don't all line up perfectly. So it's not like I'm slavishly fitting myself into a particular slot, but if you like the world and the world of the movies, there are definite nods to it. It definitely exists in the same general universe. He wanted this connection to be more general than that between Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, saying, "I think that is cool, but S.H.I.E.L.D. already did that." Nix noted that the premise of the series is something that established mutants are going to have something to say about. But it's sort of designed to sidestep questions like, where is Wolverine? I didn't want to do anything like, Wolverine is just off-screen, you know what I mean. So it exists in a world where those questions are answered without needing to name a lot of names or spend time dwelling on that issue. Also, there are a certain amount of those existing characters I can use, and I'm using some of those, but others I'm inventing. He soon elaborated that the series contains some characters that fans will be excited about. I can't talk about specifics, but it's not like there are no X-Men in it. One group of existing characters that Donna revealed would be featured in the series are Sentinels, mutant hunting robots that have appeared in several of the films, though their appearance in the series is very different from what we've seen before. Moyer stated in June 2017 that The Gifted would be set between Legion, in which mutants are still largely not understood, and Logan, which sees the title character as one of the last mutants. He added, "We definitely slot into a timeline, but as of yet, we're not allied. I think they have given themselves a lot of leeway in order to be able to go places, but we've enough story within our universe to propel us forward without having to do that." Broadcast. The Gifted is set to begin airing on Fox during the 2017-18 television season. CTV acquired the broadcast rights for Canada. Marketing. With the official series order, Fox released a brief teaser for the series which films Jacob Hall described as bland, particularly arriving in the wake of Logan, Deadpool, and FX's Legion, each of which proved that there's plenty of gas in the tank for Mutant Kind, provided that everyone involved is willing to really shake things up and go for broke. This was followed a week later by a full-length trailer for Fox's May 2017 upfront presentation, which Hoai Tran Bui, also of film, said, "Looks like a Singer take on Heroes." Bui added, "The Gifted is a bit more by the numbers than Legion, airing on a primetime network, spearheaded by X-Men movie director Singer, and clearly connected to the movie universe. Whether that connection helps or hinders the series is yet to be seen, as is Singer's involvement, whose X-Men films become increasingly nonsensical and bad." The trailer had been viewed over 31 million times within a day of its release, including over 11 million views on YouTube. This was compared to the performance of the first trailer for This Is Us the year before, which went on to be a critical and commercial success. Also for Fox's upfront, government agents from the series' Sentinel Services Agency were running a mobile, mutant testing center in New York City on May 15, offering genetic tests to see if participants have the mutant gene. The actual test results, about who they are and where they came from, would be mailed to the participants within a month and a half. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.